Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the sign of Taurus. It is not going to resonate with every single one of you out there. This is also not Sun, Moon, or Venus sign specific. Any Taurus placement that you may resonate with, some of the messages may also resonate with you. Personal reading information listed in the description box. We will pull oracles at the end, give you a little bit more guidance for the week. And I do only take jumpers, Taurus, so I do appreciate your patience in advance. First card out this week, very strong energy. Strongest energy is you, Taurus. Definitely could be dealing with another earth sign, Capricorn or Virgo. But Queen of Pentacles, definitely you. We have Temperance, Major Arcana, Sagittarius energy. We have the Seven of Swords, the Devil card, Major Arcana for Capricorn energy, and the Nine of Wands so far. So heavy emphasis on an earth sign, possible a Sagittarius or Sagittarius season. Could be an important time frame. Eight of Swords is your final card out. Bottom of the deck, we're looking at the Chariot, Major Arcana for Cancer energy. Let's see what's going on here. Something needs to be released here. Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, the Four of Swords, Hierophant. There you are, Taurus. And the Four of Wands. So it does look like there's something new that is trying to make its way to you. Definitely something new. Something has your attention here, or someone has your attention. However it goes, you know your story. Put yourself where you fit, but you're showing up as your true self. But it does look like something needs to be released before the journey back to self can be embarked upon. With the Queen of Pentacles here and the Devil card, some sort of attachment I am getting. Something that you were either attached to mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, however it plays out. I do get a sense of attachment, or more so obligation. There is something you feel obligated to, or someone you feel obligated to. Some of you could have a lot of obligation, financial obligations, that's kind of keeping you unable to sort of move forward. But with the Temperance here, it's saying it's only a matter of time before this sort of is released. This sort of pinned down, unable to move energy. More emphasis of that with the Eight of Swords. A perception of not being able to move, not having freedom. A lack of freedom. But it is all about perception. Because she is blindfolded. You know, and we know, if you've been following me for a while, you know what I say about this girl. You know, wrapped in toilet paper, surrounded by swords. Ma'am, you're not stuck. Stop waiting for someone to come and help you, right? But it's in time. With the Temperance card here, I think in time that will be the realization. That you can do whatever you want to do. You choosing to stay loyal, you choosing to stay obligated is exactly that, a choice. And you're more than welcome to make another one. It's almost like with the Seven of Swords, you're kind of, it's like you don't want to hurt nobody. You don't want to hurt nobody. It looks like this devil energy is representing maybe a person, a family member, whoever it is. Someone that you don't want to give up on with the Nine of Wands here. But I think in time you'll realize that is what needs to be done. It's kind of a sense of enabling. Because with the Four of Swords here, there's a sense of healing that needs to happen. Probably on whoever it is that you feel obligated to. Even within yourself too. Might need to heal after this obligation. You've been attached to it. But it's almost like you don't want to hurt somebody here. The Seven of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Wands. It's like you don't want to hurt somebody. You've kind of been going or tiptoeing around something. Trying to release something in the best way possible with all parties being happy. But this is saying that's not going to happen. That's not what it's about. It's about honoring self. With this Hierophant and this Queen of Pentacles, it's definitely about honoring self. Especially if you're in a situation where you're not being honored. And it's like putting people above yourself. So for you, that's what needs to be healed. Is the sense of obligation that you give to people, even though when it's not healthy. Releasing that. Honoring self. And for this person to heal any sort of codependency. Or whoever it is. Because it could be, you know, a kid. A child. Maybe that's no longer a child. But there's enabling going on. So, you know. So heavy healing needs to happen here. Heavy moving forward needs to happen here. Things need to be released. Sort of perception needs to be realized. Kind of like someone is not seeing what's right in front of them, or they don't want to see what's right in front of them. But it's like, got to give up on something here. Not give up, but some tough love, I think. I think some tough love is needed. Four of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, something has taken a very long time to sort of come to the realization of, or come to the reality of, almost, I'm getting. But I do think in the end you will realize, you know, that self needs to be honored, because it's not like you haven't tried. I do see a lot of trying here. The Nine of Wands tells me you've tried multiple times. You know, you've not wanted to give up on something or someone, and you've kept yourself obligated to, you know, could also be financially obligated, you know, to help someone that is not helping themselves. So this is what needs to be moved on from. Somebody might even need to move out with that Chariot. Somebody you might need to, you gotta go. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get out of here. Because there is a little bit of enabling with this Devil card. And I do see you've tried, you've been very patient, but it's time to sort of face reality here. Because the Seven of Swords tells me there's a sense of avoiding, you know, tiptoeing around, avoiding a sense of, you know, not wanting to address something. But it's time. I think some of you, definitely somebody needs to be evicted. Maybe quite literally, maybe it's a tenant, you know. Some of you definitely need to evict someone here out of your life, out of your home. Heavy emphasis on home with the Four of Wands. You also have two fours here, a sense of protection. But it's time to honor yourself. It's time to commit to yourself. It's time to reevaluate what we're committed to. Commit ourselves to new things. And I do think this is also keeping you from doing something. It's stopping you from doing something. And it looks like this new something needs to be, but you can't do it while you're still obligated to whatever or whoever this Devil card is representing. But in time, the same patience in time will run out. Okay? Guidance, please, for Taurus, if this is a romantic situation. And the fact that you're showing up, it's saying, yeah, it's time to put your own needs first. You've been putting someone else's needs or a situation in front of your own. And there is a sense of needing to take a break from that. The Four of Swords is also a sense of taking a break. You know, needing a vacation. Needing some time out. Needing some time for self. Guidance, please, for Taurus. Finally needing to sort of see something for what it is. See someone for who they are. Releasing the sense of obligation that you have to a particular situation. Some of you might need to move out. However it goes, though. Chariot and the Four of Wands, definitely a sense of someone needs to go. Okay? You've been patient long enough. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Forgiving and releasing is more so the vibe. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. There we go. Confirmation of that. Someone is dependent on you. And I don't think they're supposed to be. I don't think this is a child. I don't think this is a, you know, if this is a child, it's a grown child. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. I kind of think that's what's waiting for you. Once you sort of release this. And passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So I say there's something fun that you're supposed to be doing, but you can't do it because you're obligated to someone that completely depends on you and that you enable. That you've been kind of ignoring that fact about this person. Or just trying your best to be, you know, help this person. It's not helping though. And it's holding you back. Guidance, please. Taurus. Choose a new direction. There we go. Success. Success is in the new direction. Once you choose a new direction, there will be success. Meditation brings answers. So some of you are being advised or being, you know, encouraged to meditate, because I do think this is probably a hard decision to make. Hence why you haven't done it yet, and you've been continuously attempting to fix and heal and help. But it's not time for that. It's time for something else now. It's time for something else. It's time for you. Yeah, it's your time. That's what's going on. It's your time. It's time for you. Guidance, please, to Taurus. Okay, these two flipped out. We have here overcoming fear. I will transcend every loss. Yeah, the devil card also represents fear. You're afraid to lose someone, especially if someone has addictions. I think that's what it is. You're afraid if you walk away, if you don't, babysit them, that they, things can happen, things can escalate. Their addictions will get the best of them. But it's like you got to give it to God. Anchoring the light. The light is always within me. Yeah, some of you also, it's like there's a guilt, a little bit of guilt here. It's like you might feel guilty for leaving this person, or to sort of take your energy away from this person. But it's like it's saying not because you don't enable this person doesn't mean you're not a good person, because you've clearly tried your humanly best. You've tried your humanly best. This is why the meditation card probably came out. Meditate and pray. And we also have the Four of Swords, heavy emphasis of pray too, especially with the Hierophant. This is saying pray, give it to God. Allow the divine to sort of step in with the Temperance energy, because the Temperance is also about divine intervention. Knowing that you cannot do everything yourself as a human being. You don't have that ability. There's things within your realm that you can handle, but there's things that are beyond your realm, and you gotta lean in for support. Especially if it's addictions and things like that. Chameleon spirit, act as if. This is being able to go with the flow or adapt. Number 14, which is a 5, energy of change. You also have 2 5s here. So 5 is all about change, and you have 2 4, which is all about healing. And dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. I think that's what the issue is. You are very loyal. You are very loyal. And I think that's what the back and forth is about. You don't want to abandon somebody, because the 5 of Pentacles is definitely a sense of abandonment. You don't want to abandon somebody. We get it. We get it. I get it. Guidance, please, for Taurus. Some of you definitely a child or a family member. You being this Queen of Pentacles, parent energy. You don't want to abandon somebody, but you can love somebody from a distance. You don't have to completely cut them off, and but there's certain, I think there are some boundaries that need to be put into place. And we have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Huh. So it could be some sort of conversation that needs to happen, definitely. Guidance, please. Because that's all about communication. Cycles flipped over. Fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. Yeah. Continuous cycle. That's what that is. Something. I'm telling you, you've tried. This is not something you just decided to give up on. This is like years of kind of hanging in there, being patient, trying to sort of be a rock for somebody. And it's just wearing you down. Very much wearing you down. The Nine of Wands, he's beat up. It's wearing you down. And you're no good to anybody when you're beat up and we're worn down. That's what that's saying. So this is like a warning almost. It's like if you don't stop, you're going to hit rock bottom too. And then who's going to get you out? Who's going to get you out when you hit rock bottom? So there are some boundaries that need to be put in place here. You're taking on way too much. And we have here, Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors side beside you. So this is very much re-emphasizing there is a sense of needing to pray. Whoever you pray to, obviously. Or ask for guidance, ask for backup, ask for the divine to come in and help you. Jesus, take the wheel. Because you're just, one small speck. There's a whole roster of help that wants to assist you. Confirmed. That can assist you. Probably, you've been asking, but saying ask some more. Step back and ask some more. Okay? Or step back. If you've already prayed about this or asked for help, you need to step back. You can't keep showing up for this person or the situation because it's not allowing this divine intervention to happen. It's funny, it's intervention, right? Some of you, it's definitely addiction to substances that you're dealing with. But you got to get out the way so the divine can do it. If you're still helping and still doing that, there's no room for them to do what they got to do, okay? That is your reading, Taurus. Hopefully it resonates with you. Thumbs me up. Don't forget to subscribe. See you guys next week.